Hey guys, welcome back. So, oh, I look wild. My hair is all crimped, so in the front it's starting to get that fuzzy look. So, we did a fill-in haul with the two little boys eating regular food. One's been eating it for a while, but his appetite and his range of foods is increasing again. He went through a little picky spell. Yes. We're out of the car, so we're excited. And then going to be one in 2 days. Our last little baby, he is eating everything adult food. So, yeah, we're just going through more stuff and I'll show you the kind of things that we're going through. We're going more of. We actually did some diet modifications, my husband and I. I'll point those out. We are 95% gluten-free. There are some things that contain gluten. That's not for necessarily him, and most of our kids. They'll eat a little bit of gluten from time to time. So let me show you what we had. So we spent $800, and I'll show you why it was so expensive. So this is our haul. First of all, we have a birthday party coming up. So my dad picked us this up from Sam's Club. This isn't actually on the haul, but it kind of balanced out because we spent like $28 for them. So this was something like that, but it's different flavors. They're all natural with stevia. So that kind of balances out their load. I also got a bathing suit that I thought was nice, and it's not on here either. So we got 2 things of Clorox wipes. Now, we had gotten these little packs, or box, and at first I thought they were gonna be more expensive, but they're really not. They were only $2.97 for 18 packs, totaling 360 wipes, right? So the other ones, the big containers, those are always $14 to $18, depending on if it's brand name or generic, and it's only 80 wipes more. So we got 2 of these at $2.97. And of course I picked up my sister's household, my mom's household. They always get stuff when I go, and then just pay me back for it, which is totally fine. So we got a bag of lemons. We go between lemons and limes, whatever feels better. We interchange those. We got 2 bunches of bananas, 1 green, 1 yellow. Yes, I did that on purpose just so we have more time. They're eating through bananas because, again, my almost 1-year-old will eat a banana every day as well. And with 6 or 7 people, that doesn't last long. We got 2 packages of raspberries. We got a bunch of avocados. So I probably will make some guacamole on Saturday as one of like the appetizers. We got 1 pineapple, 1 bag of these mandarin oranges, and then I always like their muffin deals. Our daughter also turned 16, and she has a friend coming, so they all eat gluten, those 2, and then like my 15-year-old will, and then our almost 11-year-old will too, 10-year-old. Okay. So we got those, and they're always a good price. What are they, like $5.99 or something like that for 2 packages. So we got some of those, and the 2 little boys will eat gluten, so they do that as well. We got 1 bag of onions. Again, that's for our seafood boil, and if they start going bad, I will cut those up and they'll be ready to go when I need to cook things. 1 cucumbers. Again, that might be on a snacking tray this weekend. Guys, this Boston lettuce I'm obsessed with. On my low carb days, I love putting whatever meat or whatever in these lettuce cups. And also, I'm looking at trying to make a different recipe with like beans and like different taco type things and having those, because I just love bib lettuce or Boston or that thicker lettuce. So I've been enjoying that. We got 1 loaf of bread. I still have not made my French toast. My bread is still fine, but I'm gonna do that. So I wanted this for garlic bread. I got 1 of the little boys Orgain. The 2 little ones drink that, and then my husband and I will drink muscle milk. We do that once a day. We got 2 packages of these corn. We'll cut those in half. Instead of buying frozen corn, we'll use that for the boil. I'll also cook an asparagus. Yes, there's 3 bags because I love asparagus. I will cook that in the oven with salt, pepper, and oil, and everybody eats that. And we literally are to the point where we could probably cook 1.5 of those per meal. So that's really only 2 meals, even though it's three different bags of asparagus. We got 2 blackberries, 1 thing of strawberries, and just a tip with these berries, I have to work tomorrow, but in the morning I might even do it. I wash this and put these in mason jars with a screw lid, and these berries will last over a week. 1 package of grapes, 1 broccoli. Again, if everybody's over, we'll cook this whole thing, including my extended family. If everybody's not over, we'll cut it in half, and this will be 2 meals. So I always like to have fresh vegetables. I'm not a big frozen vegetable kind of person unless it's going in a casserole or a soup. So I do tend to buy more vegetables. You just have to be purposeful on using it. And there's been lots of times in my life where I bought vegetables and then was so irresponsible and let them go bad. And now I just really appreciate them, and we're very mindful to use them. I got some of these Flavor Bomb. I have tomatoes. I have the mozzarella, and I have basil, like the little balls. So I'm going to make some skewers for Saturday as well. We always have mushrooms. These are great in vitamins and minerals too. I always have mushrooms. I will stuff these. I will saute them for steaks probably this weekend a little bit for the people that aren't eating seafood, because we got our cow. I have to show you that. I keep saying that. So we'll do that. I'll saute some of that with some Worcestershire. I love getting this bunch because, again, if everybody's not here and it's just us, I can cook as many as I want. So usually this is 1 meal, the zucchini and the squash is a separate one. And then I was so happy they never have herbs. Look at this huge thing of cilantro. So I think what I'll do, this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a ton of cilantro. So I will be making guacamole with some of this. And then I did get some salmon, so I will probably make some like lemons, cilantro, salmon, and we'll use some of this as well. But I loved that. I got a container of whole fancy cashews. We love to snack on those. And then I always like these pepperoni deals. So when we do have room, I have no room in my freezer for pizza right now. But when we have our pizzas, we will just add pepperoni because they only come in cheese or sausage. And then also that everybody likes to snack on them, or if I make a pasta salad or we want to make a pizza omelet or whatever we want to do, we love having these. So they just tear apart. So I'll put 1 in the freezer, 1 in the fridge. And then I got this sausage, this will kielbasa. I will put this in our seafood boil. And I do have family that can't have seafood. So what I typically do is, because I'm very, when manners are designed to make other people feel comfortable and being considerate. So what I would do is I would cook the sausage with the baby potatoes, which I already have, and the corn, take that out so everybody can enjoy some of that Cajun flavor. And then I'll cook the seafood on its own. And it still has all the flavor in there. It's just 2 separate pots or 2 separate rounds. And then that way everybody can enjoy it. So the kielbasa everybody can eat. And we're also doing steaks. We have 2, this is one of those things that the boys devour. They love these little baby bells. So I did get 1 of the white cheddar, 1 of the original. These should last us 2 weeks. I'm hoping that this haul lasts 2 weeks. I know the fruit, vegetables, and like dairy stuff, we'll buy yogurt and we'll buy more bananas. But most of this should get us extended, not just a fill and haul. It should extend us. So when we do our main grocery shopping, it lasts us about 2.5 weeks. Then when we go back again, we try to make it last another 2 to 2.5 weeks. And it's a lot smaller. So that's always the goal. And our videos are out of date. So if you're like, oh, I just saw a Costco haul, it's just because we put videos up as we can. We got 1 of these naan bread for the, my son likes these. So we've been eating a lot of Indian food and the kids like that. So we let them have that. 1 of the applesauce for the boys. I got some cottage cheese. And then I did get some of these Honest juices for when we have get-togethers. Not all of my nephews or my 2 little boys drink soda, even the Zevias. So this is a nice treat to give them. 2 Easy Macs for the little boys, because there's also a time where we make meals, you know, they're not huge meat eaters, especially the baby. Can you grab him? Mama sees you, baby. I see you, honey man. So we like to have these so that we can always blend it, and we add vegetables to it for the baby. So this is kind of like a base for him, and then of course the 3-year-old will eat it. So this is if we don't have something, or maybe just one boy needs something because the other one will eat pizza, whatever it might be. I like to have those, especially for my husband if I'm at work. It can be a lot with both of them. We got one of these fresh mozzarella cheeses. I like to put this in for when I'm doing spaghetti. My 15-year-old wanted salmon. Sure, babe, get a salmon. And this is the wild sockeye salmon. So we'll do this one day next week. Again, this is like storage because we're out, but this was on sale. So I had my husband buy this. Again, this is, we can take out a little bit and all the kids can eat this. It's not a big deal. And then they had this salsa because I guess they're prepping for Cinco de Mayo. And because I now have to work the day before the party, I'm like stressing on how I would get everything done. So I got a bunch of tortilla chips. So I did just buy like a green salsa and a red salsa combo pack. Usually we make our own, but gotta choose your battles. And then again, some salami. I'll stick one in the freezer, one in the fridge. So these I don't always buy. But because we're kind of doing like a keto day, and then we do a carb day with no meat, my husband's gonna be doing it too. That might not last too long. We have to see. And then this I thought was interesting. So on the day that we do carbs, if they wanted to do pitas or they wanted to do tostada chips, you're supposed to limit like cheese and fat. So this is a Queso Blanco cashew dip. It's all plant-based. So this is, and vegan. So there's no animal products in this. So I thought, oh, this would be really good with like little tostada chips or vegetables. So they had this on to be tried and are testing. Okay, so we got that for us to eat. Then also the boys like to snack on string cheese. So we got 2 string cheese. Again, they went through the other one so fast. We don't know how long that's gonna last. And then we got 2 bags of Tostitos. And then this was a great price. This was like $9.99 and there's 5 of them. So we got one of those. I've had a scratchy throat, but it's getting to like, usually like we always have some and we didn't. So we just picked up one of these sugar-free lemon mint Ricolas. And then it wasn't my grocery, like again, during the first haul is generally when I do like any kind of these things, like household stuff, but it was stuff that I missed last time. So remember, some of my inventory is getting low and I'm starting to bring that stuff back up. But like I haven't checked my bar soap. My husband's like, oh, this is the last bar. Does anybody's family do that or your kids? I use the last one. And you're like, this is why we stock up. So when you get low, you can get it ahead of time. But that did not happen. So we were there, we bought stuff. So my husband and I's anniversary is actually today, the 21st. So of course he got me a purse. That I'm like a purse person. But he wanted these Galaxy Pro. Yeah, well, yeah, a Kate Spade purse. You did, babe. And it's beautiful. So we got him those just because we get we get cash back on Costco. So we picked him up his anniversary gift, and me and my daughter use Dove, so we got one of those. We got some Dove soap. My husband needed contact solution. Again, only one wears contact. Do you think he'd tell me when he needs solution? No. So that's why we got that. Then we got some Colgate toothpaste. And then we did get a thing of soda. Typically I find out where it's on sale. But I don't know if anybody's noticed, there's a lot of stores that are missing things. Like they'll have no soda, and then the next store will have no bread, and then the next store will have no frozen potatoes. It's so odd. So I know a lot of it's jobs. I don't want to get into that, but usually I'll go wherever the soda's on sale. So like buy 2, get 2 at Publix, and I'll just stock up. But I don't have time to make another trip, so I just bought that. It was like $10. It's a Coke Zero, and I do have the stevia drinks, and I have the Honest, and I have some Japanese sodas, so I have plenty of drinks. And then for the little boys, and even the 11-year-old, If we go somewhere, we like to take snacks, because if you can imagine 7 people getting a snack every time we go out, if we're gone all day, it just gets so expensive. So generally when we leave the house, I'll let them take a soda or a Gatorade or something. And when we go to dinner, we drink water, because drinks can cost us $20 just in, you know, a soda for everybody, if not more. Because if you've looked at your receipt, some of them are like $4. So we'll do that and take a snack, like if we're going out shopping, and then we'll, even if we're gone 8 hours because we've snacked, we only go to dinner once, and then, you know, just have that one bigger meal. So I like to have snacks, and it keeps kids happier. My kids, as long as I give them snacks, the two, especially the 2 little ones, they are very agreeable to being in the car, traveling, grocery shopping, whatever it might be. As long as I have snacks and they have a change of scenery, they're usually good. And then 2 of their yogurt pouches. So guys, this is our fill-in haul. So yeah, let me show you my freezer. Okay, guys, this is my cow. Yes. So I like have, these are just steaks, like ribeyes, and this isn't even everything. My sister took about 50 pounds of meat, different cuts and varieties, and I've pulled out, like, these are double pack steaks. I've already taken 5 out for the party. So, yeah. I can't, I mean, this is like, so this is like cube steak. This is the heart. I'm not keeping that. But yeah, filet mignons. And then the roast beef is filling up both sections. So yeah, that is my cow. Now I will, so my family, I mean, these are just roast short ribs. When I go to cook for my family or do different things, like I could easily go through like 3 or 4 packs of short ribs at a time. So I do cook for my family a lot, even my extended, but also as they need meat, my mom still has a half a cow in her freezer. This is just one of our freezers. And then I'll show you this one. But yeah, they'll buy it in lots. It ended up being $3.45 a pound for everything. So this is so not organized. My husband tried to help me. I mean, it's a little organized. So, I mean, we have steaks here. What is this? Yeah, this is more. Like, this is sirloin tips. We ran out of room. This is chicken, and then we still have like a pork butt and a pork picnic. These are breads. This is all our butter. This is all our cheeses, and this little pack of chicken thighs. This is like our seafood aisle where we have different shrimp. Like our donuts and things. Like, it's just, this was lard that my mother-in-law made. We have like pork loins, frozen coffee, and I have things like sloppy joe meat, pie shells. These are 2 lasagnas we made. So those things, this is also sloppy joes. I made a huge thing of it. And then we have another one. Just keep, so we got popsicles. This is where we keep like our chorizo, our bacon. Oh, I did have another thing of pepperoni. Oh well, it's all right. Hot dogs, and then we keep like frozen fruit in here. And then again, we still have, now this is lamb. Lamb chops and different things. So I'll sous vide this. But then again, we have, you know, all of our ribeyes and stuff that we're going to take out. And this is all lamb. So guys, we have plenty of meat. So yeah, that's our grocery haul. That's what we got going on. I'm hoping I can show you what we do for the birthday party. I don't want to promise to not deliver, but that's our fill-in haul. Everybody have a great day. Bye.